Hey guys, my name is Miska and welcome to Overwatch Central. We're coming up super close to Christmas, and before we would hit Christmas and eventually the new year as well, I wanted to make a video to kind of set the record straight about what is and isn't happening and what is confirmed and not confirmed within Overwatch, because there seems to be quite a lot of confusion right now about what's kind of around the corner. I've seen some posts here and there, one of which I'll show in this video, talking about things that may be coming in 2019 but being misunderstood for leaks kind of. So let's get started and kind of check off the list. First off, the whole Echo thing. There were recently a couple posts here and there. I also saw a thing on Reddit linking to this tweet right here, for example, that just talks about 2019 Overwatch major plan. And whilst there's quite a lot of stuff in here that's somewhat relevant, one of the top things here is that it says one new hero Echo soon. When quite a lot of you probably remember around BlizzCon, where Jeff and other Overwatch team members basically confirmed that Echo was not going to be the next hero, but that Echo was likely to be a future hero, just not hero 30, so the next hero. So if you see anything saying that Echo is the next hero or thinking yourself that Echo is the next hero, that is not happening at all. Next thing that I think is kind of the main one that I was in a lot of confusion around is the whole guilds and clans system. Some people have been saying that Blizzard are working on that right now and that it's coming fairly soon. That was also included in this 2019 Overwatch plans tweet. And it's also been talked about quite a lot that the guilds and clan systems is coming. And whilst, yes, I believe Jeff talked about it when the Diva cinematics was released and Busan was revealed in August, and basically said that it's on the priority list to put together a clan and guild system, that system isn't necessarily anywhere near done at all. And on top of that, Jeff also in a developer update on the 21st of September, you might remember the one talking about Torbjorn's rework and such, Jeff also shared that one of the social features that they were working on that was going to come out around that time, the 21st of September, had been delayed until next year.
And I mentioned that around this time frame that we're in right now, we would see the introduction of a third social feature. Well, I was wrong about that, and I apologize.
Now, that could be guilds and clans or whatever you want to call it, but again, that's never been confirmed, and it could be one of those things that won't hit until next year in, say, March or April. It could definitely be a while. And one of the kind of working theories, I guess you could say, is that basically the Overwatch dev team started putting together their ideas for a clans or guilds type of system, and then wanted to make it a Battle.net-wide thing. And that's where Jeff has then come in the 21st of September developer update and said that there were some technical difficulties with creating that system and setting it up, and that it was a lot more challenging than they thought it would be at first. And then that is why it has been delayed. Seems pretty plausible, but again, we have no idea when the system is actually coming out. Could be the start of January, could be until summer. No way to tell for sure. Now, after that, there was a lot of talk, and I myself also made a video on the whole ban system in Overwatch, if there should be a hero ban system of some sort, bringing in so each team could ban one hero each, making it to a total of heroes banned for one map, and that would change up the game a little bit. And whilst, yeah, a lot of people said, hey, what if you just ban Reinhardt and a reason you just have to play Winston on defense on some really awkward map? And it's true, there's a lot of technicalities to figure out there. And the Overwatch dev team have talked about a hero ban system like this. They've mentioned it a couple times here and there.
I would strive to not have a system like that before we had a system like that.
Okay, for sure.
As early as before we even shipped, we were talking about this kind of stuff, and there's still maybe potential for it, but it wouldn't be for a while if we ever did it, because we would need just a much deeper hero pool for it to really make sense.
But they've never explicitly even said that they are working on that and have actually put together something on their end. So if that is actually happening, or if that is even mentioned anytime soon from the devs, I don't think that is gonna happen until maybe late 2019. Who knows? What has been brought up though is a potential role queue system and thoughts about that. Blizzard have talked about that internally, and I believe a developer from the dev team even said that they're ready to pull the trigger on that if they feel like they want to start going down that path.
It's a huge technology overhaul for us to move in that direction.
Yeah.
So there's a significant amount of work that we would have to do in addition.
For sure.
But we know what we would do if we want to pull the trigger.
Yeah.
We know how to do it. We know what the time frame would be.
But again, that would be something that they would have to test internally and then bring to the PTR eventually, and that would actually take a while. But that is something that they've actually said that they have thought about and have sat down and talked about altogether. I'll link some sources in the description talking about that more in detail. Now, other than that, everybody already knows that they're always working on creating new maps and heroes and prototyping new heroes and such, and that tanks and support are being focused on quite a lot there. That's no secret to anyone. But once again, there's not been any mention anywhere that that would ramp up and we would have more heroes come out in 2019. Even though, once again, that's something that I've seen a lot of people assume, and I believe also I saw quote-unquote leaked somewhere. But Jeff Goodman, in an interview about a month ago, a little bit longer I think, did say that there are no plans to release more than 3 heroes per year. At least at that time, and I assume that's still the case. Obviously, one can hope that that changes, but yeah, nobody knows for sure other than the devs. And finally, I just want to highlight the whole Junker Queen thing again, because do you guys remember leading up to BlizzCon and Hero 29 and all of that stuff? There was a panel at Comic-Con, for example, at San Diego Comic-Con, talking about the next hero, and Jeff Goodman was there. And I think he just randomly posed a question like that saying, oh, you guys like Junker Queen? Well, if you guys saw Junker Queen in the game, would you like her to be a tank or a DPS? Something along those lines. And a lot of people took that as like some sort of crazy hint that that was the next character. But hey, who knows? Could be Hero 30, could be someone completely different for Hero 30. We get new characters introduced into the Overwatch all the time that we've never even heard mentioned before at all. So anything could happen in that regard, for sure. Let me know who you would like to see for Hero 30, if there's anyone in the universe, a comic, an animated short, or anything like that. I remember Zarya's Omnic friend in the comic from a while back being a pretty popular candidate for a potential next Omnic hero. Other than that though, just a couple quick updates about the channel that I wanted to add on to this video. First up, New Year coming up and Christmas as well. We don't really have anything too special planned for Christmas right now, but we do have some cool stuff happening in the new year. So no huge giveaway or anything like that coming up for Christmas, but we have some stuff in the new year that should be really good. So keep an eye out for that. Other than that, around Christmas time here as well, Ryan and I will be pretty busy as expected. I'm actually moving house again as well around this time. So if it seems like some gameplay might be a little bit older, like a few weeks old, or if there's anything else that's kind of like that, then you know why at least. And last but not least, also a quick shout out to HyperX, who have been supporting this channel for a super long time. We should have some cool stuff coming up with them in the new year too, that I think you guys will really like. Feel free to check out some of their stuff in the description. I'll put a link in there as per usual. And yeah, I think that is pretty much everything for this video. Once again, Merry Christmas to everyone that do celebrate, or Happy Holidays to those of you that may not. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good time, and yeah, I'll see you guys in not too long. But I've got Christmas and an apartment move coming up, so gotta sort that stuff out first. Anyway, that's everything. Thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.